Hello, beautiful, beautiful people. I hope that this day was a very successful day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful loved ones, and that all of you, all of my beautiful, intelligent, real black brothers and sisters, you are at a place in your life whereby you are comfortable financially, you are reasonably healthy, and you know who you are, you know yourself, and you are enjoying your life to the hilt. I sincerely wish that for all of my beautiful, black, intelligent, real black brothers and sisters. I want to talk just for a few minutes about black hair, something that I have been interested in all of my life, all of the many decades I have been on this plantation called America. I have been interested in black hair. And consider this for black hair behavior. Consider these things regarding black hair behavior, my black brothers and sisters. If you live in a context where you do not see natural hair, you may miss out on the subtle visual points that black hair, the character of black hair possess. If you are inundated with fakery, weaved in hair, wigs, glued on hair, fake hair, colored hair, you will never see the subtle visual points and deep positive character of black hair. Do you know that when black hair is parted, P-A-R-T-E-D, you can see much more of the scalp, S-C-A-L-P, than you may have expected? Try parting your natural, beautiful, curly, kinky, coil hair, my black brothers and sisters, and you will see that parting it reveals much more of your scalp than you might have expected. Due to a thing called shrinkage, black hair, that beautiful, kinky, curly, coiled black hair, is much longer than it looks. It is always much longer than it appears to be. Sometimes even up to 4 to 5 times longer, my black brothers and sisters. Sometimes when you are wearing your beautiful, natural, kinky, curly, coiled hair, just take a strand of it and stretch it out, and you will prove my point that black hair is much longer than it looks, my black brothers and sisters. Also, black hair is much finer in terms of density and generally in strand, S-T-R-A-N-D, diameter. Black hair is finer regarding density and strand diameter. So it is actually much lighter than you might think. Our hair, my hair, your hair, my black brothers and sisters, is much lighter than you think. If you would study the chemistry and even the physics and the aerodynamics of black hair, you will realize that black hair, that beautiful, natural, kinky, curly, coiled black hair, is a gift to you, my black brothers and sisters. Be proud of it. Care for it using organic conditioners, organic shampoos, organic oils. And when you comb it, use a wide tooth comb, my black brothers and sisters. If you want to know more about caring for that beautiful, natural, kinky, curly black hair, I would refer you to a video that I made, and I believe it's still on my YouTube channel, and it is entitled Caring for Black Hair. I believe that is the title of it, if my memory is correct. There's a word that I want to share with you at the end of this video, and that word is hyper, H-Y-V-E-R, vigilance. You spell it Hyper-vigilance, and it is pronounced hypervigilance. Hypervigilance is a very common and debilitating complex PTSD symptom. PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder. Post-traumatic slave disorder. That's the PTSD that I am referring to. It leaves its abused survivors feeling perpetually on edge, never knowing if or when the other shoe is going to drop. Indicators of hypervigilance includes sleep problems with sleeping, being easily startled, being easily upset, the inability to handle anger correctly. When startled, there's an extreme response. Hypervigilance also hinders the ability to concentrate, to focus, to be driven onto a direct path, to stay on course instead of deflecting to some other course. Hypervigilance causes exhaustion from the extreme anxieties and stresses within the person that is dealing with this PTSD symptom. Hypervigilance people tend to overstimulate environments. They tend to be intolerable. They cannot handle circumstances, situations that they are confronted with every day. Hypervigilance people of They have a preoccupation with anticipation and the moods of others. They tend to think that everyone is an enemy. Everyone is trying to hurt them or affect them in some negative way. Hypervigilance people constantly inspect their surroundings and the people that surround them for potential dangers, honing in on negativity every iteration of their program. It's just like many complex PTSD symptoms. Hypervigilance often continues to be present for many years after the trauma has ended. And this PTSD that I'm speaking of is rooted in all of the trauma that black folks, people that look like me, are confronted with, are bombarded with every day of their lives right here on this plantation called America. That's what I have on this one. I welcome your comments. I welcome your critiques. We will talk to you again on another.